Hello and welcome to another video tour of Cyfuture Cloud Tenant Portal. In this video, we will learn how to create a Linux VM. Let's start. In the Cyfuture Cloud VM dashboard, as the first step, click on New VM. A simple form opens up. Enter the name of the VM. From the list of templates, click on the Filter button and type Ubuntu to search for Ubuntu templates. Click on Ubuntu 22 template to proceed further. Now scroll to the page bottom. There you will see that you have an option to customize VM sizing policy as per requirement. Select from the drop-down or leave it to the default selection. Now come to the next section and check the connected box. Click on the Network tab. From the drop-down menu that opens up, select Internal Network. Again from the IP Mode tab, select Static IP Pool from the drop-down menu that opens up. Click on OK to complete the setup and wait for the Linux VM to get created. It might take 2 to 3 minutes to create your VM. You can check the progress in the dashboard. As soon as the VM gets created, it changes from powered off mode to powered on mode. Once your VM is created, click on the VM to enter its dashboard. Now the next step is to update the password. So proceed by powering it off. Click on the Power Off button, validate the step. Once the VM is powered off, click on Guest OS Customization and hit the Edit button. Check the box for Allow Local Administrator Password and the box for Auto-Generate Password. Click on Save button. Once done, click on All Actions. From the drop-down menu that opens up, click on Power On, Force Recustomization button. Wait for it to process. Once done, click on Launch Web Console button. Wait for the timer to become 0. The web console launch process starts. Again click on Guest OS Customization. Copy the auto-generated password and save it for future logins. In the Launch Web Console, once the launch process is complete, type root as the login ID and type the password which you saved to log into your web console. Hit the Enter button. Now type ifconfig, hit the Enter button and type IP and hit the Enter the button again. You will find your IP address here. Save the same for future reference. Return to the VM dashboard and click on Edges. Click on the link that appears below the Name tab. From the sidebar menu, click on IP Allocations and check for the IP used. Since here we have used the 63 IP, we will have to use the 62 IP. Open Notepad and save the 62 IP address for reference. Now click on NAT. A form to set NAT rule opens up. Here, give a name to the NAT rule. Type the external IP that you just saved from the IP Allocations tab. In the internal IP section, type the IP address that was saved while launching the web console. Once done, hit the Save button and wait for some time. Again, click on New button for setting the SNAT rule. Give a name and type SNAT in the interface type. Type the external and internal IP which you have saved earlier. Hit the Save button once done. Now copy the external IP and search for PuTTY. Once the PuTTY dialog box opens up, paste the external IP in the host name box as shown in the screen. Hit the Open button once done. Click on Accept in the pop-up that opens up. In the PuTTY console that opens up, type root as the login ID and type the password which was saved by you initially and hit the Enter button. You are all set. You have successfully created the Linux VM with Cyfuture Cloud Tenant Portal.